Now, from the home of the PGA Tour and the host of its flagship tournament, the Players' Championship, EA Sports welcomes you to the first coast of Florida and TPC Sawgrass. Rich Lerner, pleased to be joined here in the booth by my partner, Frank Nobilo. And Frank, so much talk about when you look at this course as a whole, but what are the must-dos when you play a track like this?
Try and keep the ball in the fairway, because Pete Dye, he did a great job of trying to deceive you off the tee. A lot of the times, you think the trouble's on the right when really it's on the left. It's another one too, stock plenty of golf balls, but home of the PGA Tour and always worth a quick 18 holes.
Yeah, that'll do just fine. It'll avoid the pines and find the Bermuda grass fairway here at the first. Ken in the back left today as he'll stare down this second to the par 4.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This from about 10 feet.
Yes, very well read. To 100 now for the day. 532-yard par 5 second here at TPC Sawgrass. Not long as par 5s go, but there is trouble, and that is classic Pete Dye. Still, if you play this the right way, you can get out of here with an eagle 3. And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Sitting in the catbird seat right now after 2 perfect golf shots. Now this for an eagle. That really could have paid off that previous shot, but the eagle, not to be. Okay, so maybe that's a little disappointing. It's not an eagle, but it is a birdie 4 here at the par 5. Setting up for the third hole here at TPC Sawgrass, relatively short par 3 at 177 yards.
But you've got to carry that ball at least 4 or 5 yards onto this green, even when it's firm.
That's quality shot right there, just left of the hole, and a birdie opportunity coming up.
10-foot putt left.
He'll say he should have made that. Okay, that's finished off for a par. We now go to the short par 4 fourth, measuring only 384 yards. Long iron or fairway wood off the tee will give you a short to mid-iron into the two-tiered green. So tempting to go for it right, but that's a very smart layup. Gonna leave a simple little wedge shot into this fourth green. From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second. Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie to push that score to 3 under for the round.
Fifth hole, good par 4, isn't it, Frank?
If ever a hole was built for Lee Trevino, who used to love to cut it, this would be the hole. It just looks and screams for a shot that's hit left to right. And that's the only way really to avoid bunkers left and long, and that one that's all the way down the right side.
Down on the course, let's check in with Notabegay III.
152 yards left for him. Pin is in the far back portion of the screen.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
An outside look here for birdie. Just 5 feet left. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Frank, what do you think of the sixth? Pretty short par 4.
It is, but you come out of that sort of corridor and fairway opens up and then it narrows up, bunkers to be around. Very, very few people hit driver here.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4. A 4-footer here for birdie. That's as stress-free a birdie as you're going to get on this course. That is well done. Frank's 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. How do you break this one down?
Not overly long, 440 yards, but once again, it's a tee shot. If you're driving the ball well, that's fine. You just sort of blister it down there, but you're starting to lose one a little bit to the right. There's 3 pot bunkers there, and of course, if you're fearful of it going left, there's the canal all the way down the left side that'll get your attention. This round's been a clinic so far, and that's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
He's got 103 yards to the front, 108 to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close. This is the sand wedge. Has gotten a lot of this one, and it's going to be just a fraction long.
Boy, that's well done right there. He barely touched that and got it to roll to a stop.
And believe me, it was much harder than it looked.
So this will be a pause. He stays at -4. Here we are at the 8th at Pete Dye's famed stadium course at the TPC Sawgrass. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo. Frank, this is a hole that I really like.
And players do too, Rich, especially off that back tee where it must be about 80 yards of shoot that you go through before the hole actually starts to open up. And this green, 11 bunkers in total around the whole putting surface. That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
And that will be quite a challenge from there to get away with his par.
If he can make this, I'd just take it and run to the next hole.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, a first hiccup here on this front side. That is in for bogey.
Frank, now at the 9th, this really is one of my favorite par 5s in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now, we're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
Frank, when you think layup shot on a par 5, you think it's easy. This isn't necessarily that simple, is it?
No, you've got to keep the ball to the right. Otherwise, those overhanging limbs on those trees on the left, they become havoc.
That's a nice shot right there, landed just short, released onto the green, and now a chance for an eagle 3. Great opportunity right here, 10 feet for eagle. Oh yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3, superb.
Frank, now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat. Oh, that's a great tee shot. I know it doesn't count as a fairway hit, but when you're that far down there, the first cut is absolutely fine.
This one's looking good. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that is a par. All right, hole number 11 here at the TPC Sawgrass, 558-yard, par 5, no shortage of options, no shortage of hazards, Frank.
If there's one hole at TPC Sawgrass where you can literally leap out of your shoes, this is it.
That one gonna split the middle, maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot.
Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5.
What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
That one just going to sneak on by. Nothing more than a tap, and that's how this round has gone. Just a sensational display so far. Up to the 12th, Frank, and a good birdie chance here.
Yeah, good old links, short par 4. This green really divides itself into about 3 sections. There's a little piece to the right, piece short left, and the one at back left. So as long as you know where the flag is, just push that ball into the section where it is. You get up there, you're only going to have 10 or 15 feet left for birdie.
So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. So that's in for par. Still a very good round going as he remains at 6 under. We now come to the 13th. Penalty area down the left side, protecting this beautiful 181-yard par 3, and 2 small but deep maintained bunkers guarding a 3-tiered green. Uh-oh, that's trouble over there. Oh, and a very rare mistake in what has been a terrific round to this point, as that is going to be into the water. So the option here is try again from the tee, and this will be the 3rd shot coming up.
Nice shot right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way.
8-foot putt here.
And that's what these greens can do to you. They make you see things that just aren't there, and that one slides by. Okay, so after a strong front side, things not quite as rosy on the back. That one in for double bogey. 14, 481 yards is a stout hole. This one absolutely requires every ounce of your attention if you're going to get out of here with a 4.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot. That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really. Outside chance for birdie.
This for birdie now at 14.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Back to the TPC Sawgrass, the 15th hole. It's a par 4 as we make our way to this finishing stretch. And Frank, what's in store for the players here?
Another one of those par 4s around 450 yards. Ideally hit it tee shot down the right side, keeping it away from that bunker, but that's a flat bunker down the right with no lip, so it's still not too bad. Biggest problem here is that green. So many undulations on this green.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. So now from the left side of the fairway, this is a second shot.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
He has a 12-footer here. Yeah, the good play continues. Now to 5 under on the deck. This is a fun hole, starting this closing stretch. They call it the gauntlet here at TPC Sawgrass. Par 5 at 523 yards. You think back some of the great moments. Freddie Couples making eagle here. Davis Love through the trees in the rain suit on his way to victory. And then Craig Perks in one of the all-time upsets, chipping in here at the par 5. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. There may be a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Oh, man, the putter is working now. That is back-to-back eagles, a rarity in the world of golf. Up next, the short par 3 17. It is, as you know, one of the most famous par 3s in the world. Right side of this island green protected by a small bunker, but better to be there than in the water. This could be a good one. Oh, yeah, beautifully judged right there. This hole has brought so many to their knees, but that is about as well as you hit a tee shot here at 17. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, that's a very well-played hole. A good tee shot, and it's capped off by the birdie here at 17. Now to the final hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, is this one of the toughest finishing holes in the sport?
It is, because the simple reason you played 17 holes and the job isn't done yet.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Second shot now from right at 100 yards.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Boy, that is going to leave a sour taste here at the end of the round. So a bit of a letdown here at 18, but it is a par, and that will mean it is a round of 64.